Even the toughest hitters get tired of the war. By late 2012, Trail was looking for a way out of the rack. He was finna leave a gang life behind and move for a fresh start. A few days before he was packed up, he tweeted it out to the world. "I can't wait for my new start." He was that close to escaping the cycle. But you know how the streets work. You can't do all that drilling and get away scot-free. The past always has a way of catching up to you, even when you're looking at the exit sign. He was shot and killed early in the drill war, leaving behind a reputation that still rings through the South Side today. You locked in with Hood Edition. Today, we deep dive into one of Chicago's most honored and most feared hood legends. The man, the myth, Boss Trail. Let's get into it. Every legend got a starting point. And for one named Trail Stewart, it all kicked off on April 11, 1995. Right in the heart of Chicago.
It's all happening here in Bernal. A town steeped in history and culture becomes the backdrop for a dynamic street and rooftop battle. So it begins. The shock and awe. The powerhouses. The socialites. And finally, the boundless. The stage is set. It's showtime.
Well, one of the tournament stars here, and mistakes will not go unnoticed.
The Boundless are looking extra strong today, and we'll see if they can qualify for the next stage.
Already deep in the paint. Renegade city called LAFA. Love and forever. Real life. Man, so respect. Opposition like baby. Twitter. LAFA.
The Boundless swooped up a cash box.
What's the cash out?
Project go in, got plugged down. That's what Trail and his grandma to the infamous 63.
Oh, look at the Boundless. They started the first cash out of the round.
Just
free AI tool instead. That's how I walked away with
the powerhouses swooped up a cash box.
Okay, so a few months ago, I got rear-ended. I was told I missed work and had doctor visit after doctor visit. My bills were going up. And guess what the insurance company
The first team wipe has landed. Let's see how that affects things in this round.
That's a hard moment for the socialites.
Give me a new car. Then late one night, scrolling through my phone, I found a video just like this. Not some sketchy ad, not a lawyer begging for clients. It was something genuinely new. It was an AI-powered legal tool called CaseConnect. This AI.
The powerhouses flex their muscles. Cash out underway.
Over 100,000 past accident settlements to the maximum payout. So
the socialites are back in action.
Things could get explosive if they run into the powerhouses again.
It's like payments of way more than $9,000. So your CaseConnect AI sets you up with a specialist who gets your review legally owed and it gets you months of years of every other person in the firm in weeks. So she's here to do the Boundless upstairs. She just gets paid and closing ownership.
Mingling with the socialites stole a cash out.
I wonder what else they did.
I guess that cash out isn't going anywhere. Nice anti-theft play.
This settlement check completely changed my life, and it came from a car accident I almost forgot about. I never imagined something this big would come from an accident that felt so small at the time. If you've been in any kind of vehicle accident in the past 2 years, even if you think it was
Socialites are playing for
even if it was
keeps.
just a
They've
pass,
snagged the match's
you might be
first
entitled cash
cash
to
out.
far more than you
They
realize.
stole it fair and square. All
Stopped at a
perfectly
red light
legal
when
here at the
a
finals.
distracted driver slammed into me from behind. My neck felt a little stiff, but the car seemed okay. We exchanged info and I drove home. Big mistake. Over the next few weeks, the pain got worse. I started missing work. My car developed issues I hadn't noticed right away. The insurance company tossed me a tiny offer and basically said, take it or leave it.
The
I almost
powerhouse
did.
is muscle in.
Then my
They're
sister's
unlocking
boyfriend,
Vault 3.
Marcus, told me about something called free case evals. He said, dude, just answer 4 questions. What's the worst that could happen? At first I thought he was exaggerating, but he had used the exact same tool after his own accident and told me it changed everything. So I clicked the link, answered 4 simple questions, and in less than 30 seconds, it told me I might actually qualify for a real settlement. I figured, yeah, right, but I had nothing to lose. A couple of months later, I was holding a settlement check that was dozens of times higher than what insurance first offered. And here's where it gets crazy. I shared this tool with 5 people I know who've been in accidents. My coworker Diana, just a passenger in an Uber, thought she had no case.
Has appeared.
She ended up with a life-changing settlement. My neighbor Kevin thought his accident over a year ago was too late. It wasn't. My cousin Ashley, a bike accident with a car. My buddy Ryan swore it was too minor to mention. He was wrong. Even my mom's friend Janet, she's in her late 60s, barely uses technology. With some help, she fought, and was shocked at the result. 5 people, 5 different situations, and all of them discovered they were entitled to way more than they thought. Here's what nobody tells you. Insurance companies have one job, to pay you as little as possible.
The shock
They
and
count
awe
on
has
you
started
not
to
knowing your
open
rights.
Vault 4.
But this tool changes everything. You don't need to understand law. You don't need to hunt for some random attorney. You just click the link below this video, answer 4 basic questions, and it instantly checks if your case qualifies. If you do, they connect you with a specialist who handles everything. No upfront fees, no court dates, no fighting insurance companies yourself. A year ago, I would have accepted that tiny insurance payout and considered myself lucky. But knowledge is power. Diana was just a passenger. Kevin thought his case was expired. Ryan thought his was too
The
minor.
Boundless aren't wasting any
Janet, who
time.
could barely send a text, discovered what was possible.
The
The craziest part, most accident victims leave massive amounts of money behind simply because they don't know a tool like this exists. Insurance companies love when you stay in the dark. You're watching this video right now, which means you don't know. Whether you were driving, riding as a passenger, walking, cycling, even in an Uber.
The socialites are
If
making
someone else caused your accident in the past 2 years, you deserve to know what you may actually be entitled to. Don't make the same mistake I almost made. Don't let insurance companies dictate what you're paid. Click the link below, answer 4 simple
The
questions,
contestant is
and see
making
if your
this
accident
look ruthless.
qualifies. If you do,
After
the free
elimination
case
without a
evaluation
break.
does the heavy lifting for you. You just wait for answers. Thousands of people across the country have already done this and discovered settlements they never thought possible. Imagine the relief of finally covering bills, paying down debt, getting back on your feet after such a stress of a career. But you'll never know unless you check. The clock is ticking. Don't wait until it's too late. Click the link now and discover what your case might really be.
A contestant is
Free case
collecting
eval.
information.
30 seconds, 4 questions. Start today.
This game show event is throwing us a curveball with a classic alien assault. Let's see how our contestants adapt.
It wasn't just out there sliding. Fans to the bag. It was traveling so hard. It's like iPhone, designer kids with flashing watches. He also had a dog named Briscoe. He was proud of him. Posted off.
The skies are still filled with these feisty critters in this unexpected game show.
Cash called it a limit. It didn't matter. His trails were many in the city. Fast life. Raced. Supposed to come through south. It was already stop going to school. 12 and arms was always looking for me. Grandma was
Contestant is on an elimination streak.
glad. Got his grandma's
The Boundless weathered to reap the rewards.
That's resilience, chicks. Pure and simple.
His mother passed away in 2020. Back then, she loved her son so
Setback for the
much.
powerhouses.
that
They're
when
down
gone,
again.
She got bossy.
Scotty, even the best come grinding to a halt.
Face.
An excellent execution as the socialites cash out.
Wow, let's give some credit to the socialites for their amazing teamwork here.
It's now or never. Only a minute to make it count.
Exciting, Scotty. Try not to bite your nails too much.
The powerhouses are re-engaging.
They've had a quick break to regroup. I think the shock and awe need to get ready.
Time is running out. Only 30 seconds on the clock.
Time to put their game faces on, Scotty.
You gotta understand that this man was a monster in the streets. He wasn't just a member, he was a factor on the same level as the most notorious savage Chicago ever
The
saw.
Boundless claim first place
Talk
and
about
advance
names
to the
that make
next
the
stage
whole
of the
city
tournament.
shiver.
Not to be overlooked, the socialites have also
King
secured
Von,
advancement.
Millie, Sea-Dye. Trail didn't just play the game, he was in it to win. He didn't even hang with most of STL, cause he thought they were soft, only claiming work on social media that he was actually out there doing. He only rocked with the real ones, Duck, Cash, Dutchy, K.I., Lil B, Skate. Y'all on that? He was out in traffic with the elders from EBT and MOB, catching multiple bodies and leaving a trail of lead across the south side. But even a hitter got dreams. Trail was looking at the rap game, probably inspired by his best friend Cash, but his real identity was inked in his skin. He had a graveyard tattoo on his trigger finger and trapped money on his arm. Soon as Trail got a little bag, he didn't go to the mall. He went straight to the gun store. Trail loved the pipes.
We walked away with $100,000 after my car accident, and my passenger got $50,000 too. We never talked to insurance once or went to court. A lot of people have no clue this is real. Run your accident through the Instant AI Accident Calculator. It's free. You answer 5 quick questions about what happened, and you get an instant estimate of what your case could be worth in about 30 seconds. If you got hurt, even if you haven't seen a doctor yet, you may qualify for way more than they're offering. People all over the country are walking away with tens of thousands instead of the low ball. Results vary, but you won't know yours until you check. There is a time limit you should be aware of. In most cases, you only have about 12 months to claim it. After that, the money's gone.
Love the pipes.
Vault 2 is being unlocked by the Ultra Rares.
As soon as he get into the money or anything we get, BT right to the gusto.
Another fall seems the hurdles
Try to
just
keep
keep coming
ass and
for the
shields,
Boundless.
some type of attachment. And bro, yeah, he get to it. BT love this fight.
The boat swooped up a cash box.
Well, so it's like,
Locked in! Let's
yeah,
go!
that's how lucky he was too. Straight up get that paper, they gonna get gloves and some trade. But they wanna get something for the gloves. Like, I might not have no shells to find that. And everybody got 40s and niggas, right? BT gonna go to the store, make sure we get that. Make sure that shit done. Little bit of work for make sure that shit done. That's what they spend their money on.
The war kicked off way back in '09. It started with fist fights at school and in Parkway.
Oh, put 'em in that
Trail was
bag.
always there, a familiar face to Brick City before the lead started flying. Then EBT started torching T.Y.P.
It's with the socialites now.
Chicken and Wee-Wee terrorized them. Chicken smoked T.Y. in '09, and Wee-Wee smoked Woods in 2010. That's how T.Y. and Wee got their name. Slide back, and the south side was finna change forever. January 12th, 2011, Shondale Gregory Jr. took her. He was just standing at a bus stop on 63rd and St. Lawrence. A dark-colored van slid past. Some say it was T.Y. and B brothers. Some say it was O.D. from the Wick City. A hitter in a black hood pulled a silver long-barrel revolver and stood over took her, letting 4 shots end a young life. Their single hit created a new generation of ruthless savages, and it turned Boss Trail into a full-blown killer. STL/EBT
The Ultra Rares
later
got hold of a
renamed
cash
their
box.
clique with a bid to honor their fallen member.
The Socialites are rejoining the action.
They've had time to plan their revenge. The Ultra Rares better get ready.
This shit like flat food. I want to try food.
Impressive steal by the Boundless.
Ah, that was so well played.
That's a huge opener from the Boundless. The first cash out is theirs, and the
July
arena's feeling
17th,
it.
2011.
What a display of teamwork. All members of the Boundless consistently
This
have each
London
other's
was out
backs.
on Prairie Avenue with Breezy and two men pulled up and let it fly. Baldy took a headshot. Now there's two stories. One side says MOB.
The Socialites are peeling into
They
Vault
all
3.
made it Baldy with sweat was all over Twitter. That trigger. Will found out that the same pipe that smoked Dick was used on Baldy just a month earlier. But in the rack, guns are passed around like candy. You never know who actually held the steel. By mid-2011, the heat in the city was just the
Picked up a cash
weather.
box.
5 days after Baldy fell, lead started flying again. This time it was Quest from 650 Dipset. It started over a weed dispute. Main from STL was getting into it with a guy.
Socialites are stepping
Quest
into the
tried to step
spotlight.
in from Comey, and Main pulled into it. He tried to pistol
Halfway
whip
through
him,
the match.
Quest ducked,
The
and
sponsors are
went
impressed
off
with the play
right
so
to his
far.
chest. 12 says Trail was right there to see.
Time to step up
Watch
or
it
step
all
out for the
go
Vogues.
down. He was only 16, but his name was already showing up in every room.
Wham!
Southside.
Cash out landed by the Ultra Rares.
August 10th,
The Ultra Rares
2011.
aren't leaving each other alone out there. It's a true
City
testament to
turned
their
into a
communication
blood
skills.
feud that would never end. The whole alliance was out. Lil
Viewers,
J,
the stakes just
K.I.,
jumped with the arrival of a new
Duck,
vault.
Scrap. They was hunting. They caught O.D. Perry on his bike in a 400 black of 64th. 2 or 3 shooters ran up, and just like that, a pillar of Parkway was gone. Wick City became O-Block that night. O.D. was the man who talked to
The
youngins like
Socialites
King
are putting
Von
on an
how to
impressive
slide.
show of elimination,
And Trail
but
was
without
right
more
there in
cash
the
outs,
mix
they
with
won't bask in the spotlight in
That
our
was
next
Trail's
round.
third murder investigation in just a few months. A real-life menace. There was a truce in the air that summer between 600 and Charo. A shaky piece. 12 was threatening RICO cases. D-Bang from 600 didn't care about no peace. He was riding his bike through Charo territory, robbing people, humiliating King Lil J, even taking TB's shirt. Dome decided he was done with the bullying. He took his student, a 16-year-old Boss Trail, and they went on a hunt. They caught D-Thang and ended his run. That hit didn't
The
just
Ultra Rares are standing out. They're unlocking Vault 4.
Blood was back on the menu.
Find your next era with Vinted. With new categories beyond fashion, you can now sell pre-loved items from every era. You can take extra cash for what's next. Snap a photo from each angle. Upload your item, including price and description. And once it's sold, prep it for shipping.
Kudos to the Socialites. They just cashed
Vinted
out.
today with categories for all your eras.
New Vault alert. Who's going to dive in for the cash this time?
Parenting can get pretty pricey. Cleo can spot you up to $250.
We're going into overtime.
So you're covered for every unexpected expense.
Cash out in progress.
Science fair
Courtesy of the
projects to
Boundless.
field trips to
This
sports
is exactly
uniforms.
what they need to stay ahead.
Can
It would
repay
give them
on
a
your
great shot
time.
at the final round.
With no interest, credit checks
The Vogues
required.
are out of sync right now.
So
They
you
need
don't
to
have
get
to
back on
stress.
track
And the
fast.
kids don't have to miss out. When money is tight, Cleo can make being a parent easier. Because sometimes parents need to be taken care of too. Request your cash advance and handle it today.
The Ultra Rares got hold of a cash box.
If they do something money, what the money at? What's this? Falcon action. Falcon. Instead of y'all. TYMB. TY, man. TY. Nigga, some hoes one time. College scroll.
Here we go. The Ultra Rares are stirring things up.
If they can defend this station, their chances of reaching the final round will skyrocket.
Impressive steal by the Socialites.
Definitely not a defensive strategy.
The Vogues need to take control.
The right is hard. Why is the right hard? My play is good.
A bit of a recurring nightmare for the Boundless. Another wipe.
It was bound to happen at some point, Scotty.
The final countdown begins. 30 seconds remain.
Time for our contestants to dig deep.
Well, folks, the Socialites are the team to beat as we head into a dazzling final round.
And the Ultra Rares will aim to prove that a second place finish was just an anomaly in our upcoming two-team
Imagine
clash.
that. You the king of hits. Everybody know your face. Now every gang in the city is